Ooh, sorry, I'm a little out of it. Ooh, sneezing. Whew, excuse me, 1 second. All right. Well, I kind of wanted to learn a little bit more about this. I saved a couple more videos. Just kind of chilling back for a little bit. So, let me go through a couple of these videos that are new. Maybe rewatch that interview. Now, there's another interview that I don't know if News Nation did it, but it had like a close-up of the parents in a different setting, like they're on a porch or something. So there is another interview out there that I need to pull up. And I need to try and look for it. All right, so I'm going to check this Twitter. See if anything's new on here. Seriously upset tonight. I love that community and the students there. My friends are still going to school there. I loved going to school at U of I. Please keep them in your thoughts. 4 found dead near University of Idaho campus in Moscow. Four found dead. A vandal alert. You know, the issue with these colleges not reporting assaults, especially on females, or even sending out notifications about such events taking place, it's a big problem. When I lived in Akron and knew people that were going to Akron U, it was crazy the stories that they would tell me about assaults happening. But sorry if I'm sniffling. they would tell me stories about how these assaults would be taking place, and they wouldn't be getting it. They just tried to hide it because it affected their funding. Kind of like how middle schools and high schools and elementary schools kind of downplay the bullying and try and minimize things so it doesn't affect their funding either. It's pretty sad. 4 dead. I want to see what this says. Excuse me for the sniffling, I'm sorry. All right, it says here, November 13th, sorry, I had to blow my nose. Responded to a call on King Road for an unconscious individual. Upon arrival, officers discovered 4 individuals who were deceased. So not much information there. And this is the... So was it in this house right here? Okay, there's a cop car there. It's gotta be this house right here. City of Moscow, Idaho. Were they college students? We got a 4:30 update here. Let's take a listen to this.
Okay, so I have an update. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. We just talked to Fruitland Police Chief Huff. He said that, well, first of all, to address some stuff, there is no medical examiner on the scene right now. There isn't anything. Haven't really found anything. Still going through dirt. And they could not speak on the dogs. Huff said that they are human remain dogs, so I mean, cadaver dogs is the loose term. And I was told that there might not be any more updates today unless something is found, but they don't really think so. And that was coming from the ISP PIO.
Well, they did say that they were just going to keep digging until they covered the whole property. But I wonder if this is what they're saying. I wonder how credible this tip was.
And to address where the dirt is going, it's going.
And by the way, if anybody that's in chat knows more, I just started learning about this a little bit ago. If you can just let me know, information is always appreciated. I don't know everything. I just started with this case.
Into an off-site area, and it will be analyzed. So all that dirt, they're most likely going to sift through. Right. For people who don't know, ISP is Idaho State Police. PIO means Public Information Officer. So the Idaho State Police Public Communications Officer is here, and he said that my lips are chapped. That there might not be any updates today, and he was like, you can probably leave. But Huff said that they're gonna probably stay out until it gets dark again. So probably around 5:30 or 6. That's when it gets dark here, Mountain Time. So I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my 8th day straight working, but this case is a big deal, and we all want justice for Michael. So I'll keep you in the loop. Also, I think right now on Channel 7, or you can watch live on KTVB, Abby is out there doing a live shot right now. So she's going to go through kind of what Huff said. Like I said, this is kind of a short update, but if you want to watch live on KTVB, you can. And then I think we're airing Huff's interview. He actually did one on camera. So we're going to air that, and that can be available for you as well.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think if there's anything.
So that should be coming out tonight. Let me rewind that again.
Yeah, I'll keep you in the loop. Also,
plus we get to avoid copyright.
Huff said that they're gonna probably stay out until it gets dark again.
Okay.
So.
And this is Idaho.
Probably
so
around 5:30 or 6. That's when it gets dark here. Mountain Time.
So it'll be 7 my time.
I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my 8th day straight working, but this case is a big deal, and we all want justice for Michael. So I'll keep you in the loop. Also, I think right now on Channel 7, or you can watch live on KTVB, Abby is out there doing a live shot right now. So she's going to go through kind of what Huff said. Like I said, this is kind of a short update, but if you want to watch live on KTVB, you can. And then I think we're airing Huff's interview. He actually did one on camera. So we're going to air that, and that can be available for you as well. I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. Right, okay, so just to recap, they are human remain dogs. Huff also said, they hope that Michael is alive, but a very, very credible lead.
Hey, Cherry.
Led them to this house. And he also said he can't speak on, my thoughts are just racing. He can't speak on the lead, the probable cause. He cannot speak on the owners or the people that live in the home. So we're going to kind of keep that under wraps for a while until we get more information. Anything that comes out of the search is that, when we'll start giving more details, probably. And, oh my gosh, what else? And, Huff also said he and the teams that are out here are very, very emotionally attached to this case. I'd imagine that it's also hard for them. They were brought coffee and donuts earlier. The community is very supportive of what they're doing. We're all really supportive, and we hope that there are answers for this, and hope that, Michael gets to come home. So I'll probably be back out here tomorrow morning. So if anybody has questions, feel free to DM me. Just to recap, no, the medical examiner is not here. Oh my gosh. The medical examiner is not here. Yes, there are human remain dogs here. Cannot say, confirm, deny anything about what they alerted on, if they alerted on anything, right. Nothing like that. Backhoe is still digging. Dirt is being transferred off-site to be analyzed. And so, okay.
Okay. Headed home for the night. Probably no more updates tonight. So I'm going to be checking that YouTube channel to see if there's any, there's supposed to be some kind of discussion with Huff, with Abby, I think she said, so I'm going to keep tabs on that. Cherry, did you send me the information of some kind of bill or something? Was this the right case for that? Or excuse me for being snuffly and clogged up and all that good stuff. Now, let's see if a ton of messages. Yeah, okay, we already read that earlier. Update coming up at 4. All right, we're gonna switch to News Nation. It says that there's a new lead in disappearance of 5-year-old Idaho boy. And I apologize too if I'm a little out of it. I took some medicine a little bit ago. Just medicating here.
Search has now taken authorities outside of a home in Fruitland, near where Michael lives and was last seen. Fruitland police, along with Idaho State Police, are using a tractor, canine dogs, and a dumpster in the backyard. Fruitland's police chief says the department got a tip that Michael's remains could be in the backyard, but so far nothing has been found. Last December, I sat down with Michael's mother on a snow day to talk about the case. Here is that original story.
And if anybody's able to look at these trends, yeah, it's a bill for missing kids. All right. Thank you. Yeah, just let me know if you get it sent to my email. And I do need to look up this parent's other interview that I haven't watched yet. And I thought it was News Nation, but I want to pay attention to what they say, and then we can kind of look some things up here.
It's a snow day in Idaho. The lows this afternoon dip below 30, making for the kind of flakes that signal Christmas.
We built a fort and a slide, and he should be here. So it's been a very, very hard day. I'm sorry.
Brandy
Parents, please go out to Walmart and buy a $3 lock or latch or something that the kids can't reach, so that way when stepdad's ordering a pizza and changing a diaper, he doesn't let a 5-year-old boy walk out the front door.
Neil and her bundled 2-year-old daughter, Aria, meet us outside their home in Fruitland, a rural farmland city, population 5,000, an hour outside Boise.
Describe the neighborhood and Fruitland, what kind of street and community this is. They're all quiet and friendly. It's a safe place.
But on the evening of July 27th, this quiet corner of the world turned frantic when Brandy's 5-year-old son, Michael Vaughn, walked out of the house and down the street.
He would have come out of the garage. Mm-hmm. The front door is pretty hard to get out of, and you can hear that opening. Yeah.
She says her son was looking for older neighborhood kids to play with.
He went to a neighbor's house. He went to another neighbor's house and another neighbor's house.
Typical, she says, for a summer night here. But with Brandy at work and her husband inside checking on the toddler and ordering dinner, neither parent knew Michael took off. They're now approaching month 5 with no answers.
I don't even think hell is the right word.
Stay back from the stove. It doesn't feel hot.
She describes her son as pure excitement and joy, seen here in a home video learning to bake.
Stay back, stay back. Real homemade cookies.
Aww.
We made real homemade cookies.
A holiday activity the two should be doing now. And here, watching fireworks from the driveway.
I do not want to give if I.
Aww. Listen to that personality.
Monkey, a nickname Brandy says he earned for his nonstop energy and being all boy.
From the moment he wakes up, and even in his sleep, he's kicking and running around. He loves cars. He loves race cars.
Never
Wow.
did Brandy imagine Monkey would be the center of a worldwide missing person search.
And due to the fact that we've conducted multiple searches using every tool available to us with no success, it increases the possibility that Michael was abducted.
Why isn't the
Law
stepdad up
enforcement has
there?
combed through more than 3,000 acres of surrounding land. No clues. Just to the west of the family home lie the Snake River and Interstate 84. Could a predator passing through have picked the boy up and hit the road?
Please, please, please help me. Please help me bring my baby home.
Officials have been flooded with more than 500 tips from around the globe. 2 leads they still need the public's help with: identifying the driver of this white Honda Pilot and a man with dark hair seen walking toward lower this white Honda Pilot.
That's crazy. And he just slipped out. Enough time to walk to different neighbors' houses to knock on their door. Like, put the game controller in the kid's hand while you're changing the diaper, but make sure you have a $3 Walmart lock. Come on. This is crazy. It didn't even have to happen.
500 tips from around the globe. 2 leads they still need the public's help with: identifying the driver of this white Honda Pilot and a man with dark hair seen walking toward lower drainage behind the neighborhood around the time Michael went missing.
I have a feeling that someone may have been watching us, and that's my feeling. That's my
Oh, wow.
mama's heart feeling.
Brandy firmly
Wow.
denied his disappearance was at the hands of someone the family knows, and with the changing of the seasons comes new concern for his warmth and well-being.
And now that it is snowing and it's cold, I mean, that must mix in a new level of concern for you as his mom.
Every day, when the leaves started to change, I lost my mind. I can't.
Sadly, the
Wow.
grieving mother can't
She
put
feels
life
like
on
somebody
hold
was
while she waits
watching.
for her little boy to come home. She continues going to work and raising 3 other kids who need her time and attention. And she sleeps on the living room couch, just in case one night there comes a little knock.
Oh my gosh. That poor mom. Sleeps on the damn couch, just in case she hears a little knock. Oh my gosh, this is... Hey, Melmac. Wow. That poor mom. Yes, I got your email, Cherry. We're gonna go to that video next. Thank you for sending that to me. Wow, that poor mom. Sleeps on the couch.
For her little boy to come home. She continues going to work and raising 3 other kids who need her time and attention. And she sleeps on the living room couch, just in case one night there comes a little knock or voice at the front door.
Thank you for
Oh
watching.
my
Go to
gosh.
NewsNation.
And she probably don't even get to sleep because she probably doesn't even want to miss the little voice. Oh my gosh. Why is the stepdad not standing with her at these news conferences, right behind her, holding her hand? I mean, that is so sad. All right, Cherry, we're going to play this video next. Thank you again for sending it to me.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for the news at 10. Michael Vaughn's disappearance could lead to better alerts for other missing Idahoans. The Fruitland boy was last seen 8 months ago. On its way to the governor's desk, a proposed bill creates an endangered missing person alert to notify people in Idaho and nearby states about a missing person.
An Amber Alert never went out for Michael Vaughn, a move that drew lots of questions and criticism from a whole lot of community members. Tristan Lewis, who's been following this case since July, look at this bill. And Tristan,
I feel so bad for that.
After the search began, and even up until last week,
I feel so bad for that mom, because stepdad should have. Oh my gosh. There is another interview that I need to look up, though. There's another interview with the parents that I need to look up. I can't forget. I apologize. I'm under the weather, so I might forget stuff tonight. So I apologize in advance.
people were saying, why was there not an Amber Alert given in this case?
Yeah, so I actually spoke with Idaho State Police last July, just right around when Michael disappeared, and they told me.
And Cherry, thank you very much, because this is a very informative video that I was not able to even notice or see. So with this bill that is related, great info. Thank you.
We're saying, why was there not an Amber Alert given in this case?
Yeah, so I actually spoke with Idaho State
Coming
Police,
in with the bombs, Cherry.
just right around when Michael disappeared, and they told me point blank, it just the Amber Alert never went out just because they didn't have enough.
I already have such an amazing community. So you guys help me out so much.
Like I said, law enforcement did not know if he had been abducted. Officials were able to issue a code red, but it doesn't include all the tools and possible reach an Amber Alert has that they do have. This proposed legislation would create a centralized communication system and work with nearby states to help find missing people. Nearly 8 months after 5-year-old Michael Vaughn disappeared from his home in Fruitland, his parents, Brandy Neal and Tyler Vaughn, still question why an Amber Alert was never issued.
It could have brought more awareness. It would have alerted the state of Idaho.
Gotten his face out to everyone faster.
Back in July, Idaho State Police said Michael did not fit the criteria to be issued an Amber Alert, even with his parents saying Fruitland police were pushing to get one.
Law enforcement, especially doing an investigation, and
now that's ridiculous.
And thoroughly searching
that they couldn't issue an Amber Alert.
Now, a bill heading to the governor's desk hopes to.
And Cherry did say something earlier. She said they had the white vehicle. I mean, they could have put out white vehicle. Not sure if you can. I'm not monetized until I get like 917 more subs. So we're good. We're good to play it from another streamer. I would assume I just have to credit them and their channel. And so if you do send me a video from somebody else, if you can do me a favor and send me a link of their channel, and then also send me the link of the video that you would like me to play. That way I can post the credit to the channel in the chat as well. Let's see here. It's a live call. A live call to the Cherry. Excuse me. I got mucus all up in me. Dang, Cherry, you're coming in with some bombs. And we haven't even got through this bill yet. Wow. Right on. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the positive words, Mom. Who knows? Maybe in a year I could get there. Shoot me in my email. Thank you so much, Cherry. I appreciate your help.
Now, a bill heading to the governor's desk hopes to create the Endangered Missing Person Alert, which will notify people in Idaho and surrounding states of similar situations to Michael.
I was shocked to find out that the Amber Alert system is specifically restricted to children who there is a known abduction and that there is a vehicle description.
Senator Abby Lee of Fruitland, the co-sponsor of the bill, says Michael's disappearance shook the entire community. She says an alert like this could have helped Michael's case.
We are one of the only states in the Northwest that doesn't have a statewide system. So that means that in Michael's case, we couldn't talk immediately to Oregon. We couldn't share information across borders. And so this now coordinates with all of our neighboring states too, which is so important.
For Neil and Vaughn, hearing the news of this bill gets them emotional.
I was in tears because it gives hope.
And hope is something their family has not lost as they continue to seek answers to where Michael could be.
Someone knows something.
He's out there somewhere.
If you know where Michael is, please know that Michael is loved and missed beyond everything.
I also spoke to the agencies involved searching this case. Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff says the department is continuing to investigate Michael's disappearance, but he says new leads have slowed down in recent weeks. They also have an FBI agent that has been working out of the Fruitland office over the last few months. And the FBI tells me they have a special agent dedicated to working with Fruitland PD to help find Michael. And Morgan and Brian, both Chief Huff and the FBI, tell me
it is a
Michael's
virtue.
parents are fully cooperative throughout this whole
I know it is, Phantom.
And you mentioned
What's
earlier,
up? Thanks for
done
joining.
A story before on why an Amber Alert wasn't issued right away. She talked
It
about
is ridiculous.
how we need to have a lot of information right up front in order to send that out.
Exactly.
Totally ridiculous.
Belief if a child was abducted, a lot of other details too, just vehicle description as well. So many details like that. But something like this is going to get consolidated, and hopefully we can work with partnering agencies, partnering state agencies, just to get more information out there.
Oh, I'm sure this bill's going to go through. Yeah, I'm sure this bill's going to go through. That is freaking ridiculous. All right, we're going to switch to another link that Cherry gave us. Thank you so much for the help tonight. You're coming in with some good shit. We got, this is his page, Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. I went ahead and subscribed and liked the video. Let me put his link in the chat, and then that way you can go subscribe, hop back over. Now let's see, Melmac, the Amber system on the national level. That is very correct. What's up, Kelt? How you doing tonight? Thanks for hopping in. Where's your sidekick? I don't know. He's probably sleeping. He's probably sleeping. And hello, chat. All right, here's his page. Or wait, I think I already posted it. Sorry, I'm under the weather, so I'm in and out mentally here. But Cherry's coming in with some great information here. Mel Mack and Phantom came in with some good info on the earlier stream. Thanks very much. I just had to take a little break and kind of rest back a little bit. I wanted to hop back on here and learn a little more about this. So we got a couple more videos, and whatever information anybody else wants to send me, you just send it to EvilleCJ@gmail.com. So now we're going to go ahead and get to this little tidbit of information that Cherry found for us. And again, this is Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates.
Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. I am covering the Michael Vaughn case out of Fruitland, Idaho. I just spoke to Carson Starkey on the phone. He is a neighbor of Michael Vaughn, and right next door to his home, authorities are searching the property right now in connection with the disappearance of Michael Vaughn. I'm going to play the conversation I had with Carson Starkey. He's talking about the next door neighbors, Wandra, Stacy, and Sarah Wandra.
Oh. I want to thank him again for this information and this call. And this is the Stacy and Sarah that you guys were bringing up earlier. Now, when I was sitting back watching my stream, because I do that when I get done streaming, I do a watch through again just to make sure I get all my sources down properly. for the proper credit, and then that I also don't say something completely stupid. So this is Stacy and Sarah. I'm interested. I didn't hear anything about Stacy and Sarah in the news videos and the stuff that we watched earlier, so I'm very interested to hear about this. Cherry, you hit a home run again. That's 2 for 2.
Check this conversation I had out, and then we will discuss.
Hello?
Hi, Carson?
Yes.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jonathan. I'm sure you're aware of what's going on around your house. I'm just wondering what's going on here.
Jonathan who?
I am a reporter, Original Media Group, and I am covering the Michael Vaughn case, and I see a lot of activity outside your house. Can you just confirm with me that you're not, there's people circulating your name online saying that you're possibly involved. Can you just elaborate if you're involved or not, or is this dealing with you and your wife, Dorothy, or is this dealing with what's going on next door to you?
Okay, first of all, I'm not involved with that at all.
Okay, that's
it's
good.
The neighbors. Yeah, I mean, it might be going on outside my house, but it's the neighbors that are involved.
Do you know anything about your neighbors?
You know, I've lived here for 5 years, and I don't hardly talk to anybody in here. I go to work, I come home, and I don't know. They're just kind of weird people.
Like, what do you mean weird? Have you ever talked to them? Have you ever seen them? Or have you ever seen them going around the neighborhood?
You know what I'm saying, Kel? Cherry. Wow, you came out with the video with the bill that's linked to it. Great information, and it needs to happen, and I'm sure it's going to happen. And then this call. I'm impressed. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did some mechanicing work for them.
Yeah.
And other than that, went and got a couple taxi runs for her because she couldn't do them all. And other than that, I have nothing at all to do with them.
Do you know what led police to their house?
What led police to their house? Let me think here. I think it was the dogs.
The dogs? What do you mean by dogs? Who's
the cadaver dogs?
Really?
Well, not too long after the kid came up missing, they had dogs because they came over to my house and asked if they could run their dogs through the backyard and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
I got nothing to hide,
Yeah.
And but from what I understand is that they had the dogs and it took them right to their front door.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
So that was at the time when he was just reported missing last year.
Yeah.
So what? And then the dogs didn't pick up nothing, and then they just left them alone, or just?
I don't know, man. I don't get in other people's business. I stick to myself. I go to work and I work and I come home and I'm pretty much either in the house or over at one of my friends. And but me and Dorothy had nothing at all to do with this crap.
Yeah, and that's why I was asking.
Okay.
Your name.
Is this the old man? I'll pull up that video again. There was an old man in the video that I played earlier that was talking to a reporter, but he doesn't look like the picture. Is it the guy all the way to the left? Is that who's on the phone? It's gotta be, because these two are girls, right? Sarah and something. Huh. But he don't look like that guy that was on the news, but maybe he is.
Things are circulating and people are just speculating, and I just want to get that on the record that, hey, you guys are not involved with this at all. It's dealing with the Wandras that are next door. That's Sarah and Stacy Wandra, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone else lived there with them?
There's been people that stayed there and lived there with them for, off and on.
I'm so sorry. I'm under the weather. I didn't even notice I had my mute on. I just wanted to say, hey, what a great phone call. This is from Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates again. How are you doing, ATS? Hello, M. Dijon. How you doing? I'm too old to tell male from female. Oh my gosh. Hey everybody. This is a phone call that Cherry sent to me. Very interesting. It's with one of the neighbors. I just started learning about this earlier when I get on. Awesome, Dijon. How do you want me? What do you want me to? Just M. Dijon? Dijon? MD? Dij?
Pretty much the whole time that they've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all those hearts from
and I know
Outback.
like police are out there now, I believe. I think they're going to keep searching.
And thank you,
I was just
ATS.
wondering
I
like what
appreciate
led
it.
police there now. You just said they went there last year with the cadaver dogs. I'm wondering what brought them back.
Well, you know what? That I don't know. All I know is that the cold case detectives came to my house not too long ago and said they were getting close and wanted to know, what was going on. And dude, I don't know nothing. I mean, I barely know him. I say hi to him, bye to him, and I told him I did some mechanic work for him and did a couple taxi runs for her so she can handle them all.
Okay, I'll call you Michelle.
I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah. What makes you think they're weird? Like what have you seen them do that's weird?
It's just the way they act and stuff.
Yeah.
And, one day Sarah, is, I guess, kind of normal. And then the next day I come out here, she's sitting in the driveway looking up at the sky telling me that the Lord's coming after her.
Yeah, I noticed on a lot of her, she has a Facebook, and I was looking at it, and I seen like a lot of religious things, a lot of religious postings. But she did that. It seems like
Does somebody have her Facebook? I don't know. I don't need to go looking at people's Facebooks. Never mind.
Last year.
Just not too long ago, right?
Yeah, like I on her Facebook before Michael Vaughn went missing last year, nothing. No postings.
Twitter,
about
I will,
religious
but not
stuff
on
or anything.
Facebook.
And then
That's too personal.
Suddenly, in starting into the late summer, fall of last year, it's nonstop religious postings and religious videos.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I mean, I don't know, never got on her Facebook or anything, but I noticed that, about the religion stuff because she was trying to preach to me, and I told her, look, man, you go preach to somebody else. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I believe in God and everything, but don't come talking shit to me.
Yeah. Do you know anything?
Yeah, not standing up in the driveway looking at the sky saying the Lord's coming for you. I mean, we all know the Lord's coming if that's what you believe, but what? Crazy.
Anything about their taxi business? I saw that they had some sort of tax.
By the way, I'm gonna rewind it just to avoid the copyright. I apologize since there's other people in the chat now. I apologize. My voice is kind of messed up. I'm just not feeling that great. And I'm a little out of it, so I might be kind of out of it mentally too. But I just got on earlier to talk and drink some coffee, and all of a sudden this case came across my desk, and all of a sudden I'm getting all this good information from everybody. I really appreciate it. Wow, Michelle, what? This guy's a registered RSO, the one? No way. I just go to work, man. Yes, I got me a big old cup of coffee in my Yeti cup right here. For sure, because it's probably the only thing that's giving me energy right now, where I'd be back in bed. You know what I mean? No, there's a difference. My coffee pot's downstairs in my kitchen, and his coffee pot must be right next to him. I don't know. He's funny. That dude's funny. He's got all sorts of shit going on in the background when he's on chat. Don't be thinking it's me. I might be hitting something a couple times or something, but I'm not chick-changing, and you know. You were funny though, saying it was a bong last night. That was funny as hell.
Hear it. I mean,
all right, let me skip back a
that.
little bit. I apologize.
I don't know. I never got on Facebook or anything, but I noticed that about the religion stuff, because she was trying to preach to me, and I told her, look, man, you go preach to somebody else. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I believe in God and everything, but don't come talking your shit to me.
Yeah. Do you know anything about their taxi business? I saw that they had some sort of taxi business.
Yeah, from what I know is I forget what the first name of it was.
I think it's called Faith Taxi.
And then they changed it over to Faith Taxi.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of it was when they first started it, but then they changed it over to Faith Taxi. And that was just, not too long after Michael come up missing.
Yeah, I noticed that too. What kind of cars do they have?
She's got either a Mazda or Toyota. I think a Toyota.
Yeah. What about him?
And they've had pickup trucks, Cadillac Avalanche, or not Cadillac Avalanche, but
And if there's any other streamers, that live stream, if you can send me the link to your page so I can follow you as well, because I would definitely like to show support to your streams as well, since you're showing support to mine.
Oh God, what's a Cadillac SUV?
Escalade.
Escalade, yeah, Escalade. Yeah, those are the ones that I know of. Matter of fact, I bought one of the cars way before this happened, though.
Yeah.
And Dorothy actually bought it. I went over there and talked to them because they told me they had a car for sale, and I said, well, Dorothy needs one, so how much you want for it? They told me, I paid them, gave the car to Dorothy, but that's the one she's driving right now still.
Yeah. Now, have both of them been in jail since the spring, or are they been out? Are they there?
She was here yesterday. I don't know where she's at today.
Oh wow, she was here yesterday. Yeah, according to the jail records, she was just arrested yesterday. That's what according. So maybe they picked her up yesterday.
Well, they were over here. She was over here, so they probably took her yesterday when they were digging up the backyard.
Oh really? Did you see it when the police came, or?
I didn't see him arrest her or anything. I was at work.
Yeah. But I heard Stacy, her husband, has been in jail since spring.
He called me not too long ago and asked me if he could borrow my BMW for a couple of months because he thought he was getting out in a couple of weeks, and he wanted to borrow one of my cars for a couple of months. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Oh, really? He called you from jail?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I saw that he got indicted by the FBI or something on some gun charges.
Wow.
Yeah, felon in possession.
Yeah. Well, it's just the whole neighborhood's torn upside down. They're looking for Michael Vaughn. Michael Vaughn's family
What a
lived a
call.
few blocks away. And they're just trying.
Awesome call.
They live right behind one of my one of my friends used to live over there, right behind them. So I know pretty much. I don't know exactly what house they live in, but I know about where they live.
So at the time when they were looking for Michael, they were having dogs all around your neighborhood, your street there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he just minds his own business. He goes to work. He doesn't. Yeah. Yet the neighbors called. Right? Yeah. He probably. I don't want to. Well, this is a speculation channel because it is my concept of shit, right? So since I'm covered there, I don't know. You tell me this. Are RSOs, do they have to like take piss tests on a regular basis? Because it sounds to me like they were drug buddies. Do they have to take piss test? Or do they just have to check in? I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, stay optimistic, and thanks for the information on these Wanderers. Do you know their parents? Who owns the house? Is that her mom and dad that own the house?
Yeah.
I guess
matter of fact, her mom and dad were on vacation not too long ago, and this is when she got thrown in the loony bin the first time. And called me up and asked me if I'd go check on the cats and make sure they got food and everything. And I told him, you know what? I don't want to go in the house. Nobody's there. I don't want to go in there. Have somebody else do it.
Oh, so Sarah was in a loony bin.
Yeah.
How many
times?
Twice. Oh wow. When was that?
Yeah, they came and picked her up and took her to either Idaho Falls, I think, or Idaho City, Idaho Falls, to some wackadoo place over there. And then she got out, and I think the next day or the day after, they came and picked her up again.
Oh wow. When was that?
Just not too long ago. 3-4 weeks ago.
Oh wow. Yeah. So it seems like there's a lot of things going on after Michael went missing, with the religious stuff and the odd behaviors. And like you just said, the loony bin stuff and him being arrested earlier in the year. Do you know, did they fight in the springtime? What was that arrest about? They both got arrested.
I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know.
Yeah. They
Okay, so both of these people, they're both female, right? I mean, I'm under the weather right now, but I'm pretty sure it was 2 females, right? Are they both? And is that, Melmac, is that what you were saying earlier, that these 2 are in jail? One was in jail a while before, and then this one recently.
both got arrested. Now, are all the animals still in that house, or is anybody living there now?
Well, Sarah was living here till yesterday, I guess.
Yeah. And I noticed on Facebook she had a bunch of like cats and dogs, or cats, at least many cats.
Yeah.
Was this
like
from 10 hours
Did they
ago?
have any kids together?
No.
No. All right. Well, stay optimistic. Thanks.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you the one that put my face and stuff on Facebook?
No. That wouldn't be me.
Somebody did.
No, I don't know. That, there's a lot of... Yeah, your name...
They were investigating me and Dorothy.
Yeah, people are... At this time, no one knows what's going on, so people are just speculating, right? They're just throwing out names of people around the area that it could be, and, this is a fluid situation. That's why, I'm reporting on this.
Right, but why
oh, wow. Okay, Michelle.
Investigated when I'm not being investigated?
Yeah, maybe you should go out there and talk to the media and just go on the record and just say, hey, this has nothing to do with us. These are these next door neighbors, and we're not involved in any way, and then people will just focus on, them instead.
This guy seems pretty nervous, or is it just me being out of it? And one's a guy, but it's got an IQ of 62 and his. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that was funny, Michelle. Is it going to be bad if I look this dude up on Google? Is that against the... I'm new to this, so is that against the ethics of proper journalism, or whatever you want to call it? Let me check back to this KTVB, because they're supposed to be having some kind of Huff video coming up here. What time is it? It's 9:30 here. It's 8:30 there. Nothing so far. I did kind of want to look more at this homicide at the university, but I'll do that on my own. That ain't part of this. Okay, let me look him up here. So is his name... What's his name? Carson Starkey. Alright, let's look him up. I love this music. Is the music at a good level? Should it be lower, higher? It's such a fun... You know, I was chilling back with the studio headphones on, and and I was listening to it. Sorry for the throat. And it makes me think of Daft Punk. I love Daft Punk. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being... Holy shit, hold on, Scottish Queen. I did something today. I added a banner too. Look at this. Kaboom. Breaking news. Oh, and we got to add it in there too. Hold on one second. Breaking news. And look at that banner. ECJ breaking news. Scottish Queen has just joined the stream. Stay tuned for more details coming up. Oh, gotta have fun. Sorry. I wish I could just hit buttons and it all happened, you know. I want to thank Cherry for the great information tonight in this stream. Music is perfect level, sweet. Yeah, it makes me think of Daft Punk. It's too bad they're not together anymore. Yeah, first he knows nothing, then wealth of knowledge, and music sounds fine. Holy crap, Kelt, you knocked 3 birds with one stone, not just 2. Look at you. Low is good, yeah. I just wanted to make sure everybody's feeling the funky beat, but not where it, you know, takes away from the main part of it, which is the content. But you got to have the funky beat in the background, because you kind of have to get into the flow, mix it with the voice, and then it sends you on a little drive through the mental. All right. Hey, Scottish Queen. Yeah. Hopefully you like the little breaking news there. I wish I had some kind of like we were saying last night, typewriter clicking, paper being ripped from the printer. And speaking of, since we brought that up, I just want to say, everybody, I don't know, I haven't got too many views on the part 1 and part 2 with allegedly. But I would like to just kind of keep mentioning it and just kind of tell everybody to check it out. It was kind of one of them things that, you know, he's supported me from the very, very beginning, and I wanted to kind of pay him back and let him kind of just go off on a 4-hour binge of stuff that he never gets to talk about, and I wanted it to be about him. So if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you go watch the part 1 and part 2. There's 2 parts because I got suspended, and then it made me a little nervous after that. But it's a learning curve. All right, let's look this dude up. Sorry for all the chit chat. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm a little slow tonight. I apologize. Okay. Oh my gosh, Justice Served Daily, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm kind of in and out of it. I'm under the weather tonight. I'm glad you like it. Breaking news. I mean, hell, Scottish Queen, you've been staying up way late. Justice Served Daily. Man, if everybody here, let me throw up her link real quick, because that video I watched of yours this morning that you did last night, wow. If you guys, the ones that weren't in the stream earlier this afternoon, I would appreciate it if you would go to my stream from earlier today. I kind of describe a little bit about what I have for the future and what I would kind of like to do and what I would like to spread. I think you skip. I don't know. Somebody was in there talking about pork chops in the beginning. So if you skip past the pork chop conversation a couple minutes at the very beginning of the stream, I kind of talk about what I'd also like to do with this channel. And, I think it would be really cool. But yeah, whenever you guys have time. It's only maybe a 10-minute thing. Yes. I mean, I just sat there and I was just like, oh my gosh. So crazy. What a story. I feel like, yes, thank you, Michelle, for doing that. I feel like, I don't know, just go to the beginning of my previous stream, skip past the pork chops and squash for a couple minutes, and then I start talking about my vision a little bit, and I would definitely love it and appreciate it if it would be something you would be interested in being part of. All right, let's go back to looking at this dude here, Carson Starkey. That's not him. Okay, what else do I need to look up here? This is not who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'll just maybe look up Idaho, I guess. Yes, she has amazing content. I need to throw up ATS up there. Amazing content. And the fact that these two are in here with me tonight, I feel like I'm walking next to two people that are in Hollywood. Like, that's how it makes me feel. I was actually asleep, woke up and saw you were live, just thought I'd come in. I said, awesome. Yes, amazing content, especially that last video. What a story in the very beginning of it. You don't have to, in the intro song, man, I love that intro, that music you got. I wish I had more tools to be able to do that stuff. I did on my old computer that's sitting on my floor over there, taken apart. And I don't feel like buying all these new programs again. So we'll just have to wait on that. Maybe one day when I have some extra, then I'll start buying some programs and all that good stuff. But we got different things coming up anyway. We got live painting streams. And ATS, you know, you brought up talking crime and paintbrush, you know, in painting. What about like paintbrushes and crime? Could be the title. I don't know. It would be kind of neat though. I definitely have to have an open panel. Speaking of, I'm going to open it up if anybody wants to join. But definitely going to have to be an open panel because I'm not going to be able to look at anything. I'll definitely be able to chat though. And do you guys think it was a good idea changing my YouTube? I didn't change my handle. It's still just EvilleCJ. But I thought maybe I should change my channel name since this is pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on anyway. And then, you know, the podcast, it's always going to be a podcast, but sometimes we're just going to do different things like painting, and I might even go on road trips. You know, we have the Free for All Fridays where it's just whatever. We got the UFOs and stuff. What a great stream last night. I wish it had more views on it. He was awesome. He was just, you could just tell, allegedly was just so excited last night to be talking about all that stuff. I felt so good for him. I was so excited for him. I was so happy for him. He was able to. I love it. He's probably napping. I don't know where he's at. He usually hops in, you know, if he sees me on, he'll, you know, he always wants to hop in. It's always great conversation when he hangs out. Who knows? He's probably napping, or he's probably putting together some video or something. ATS, how's your new video coming up for tomorrow? I'm excited to watch it. I can't wait. And it's probably going to be a full week of Delphi for me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, honestly, because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't go over at the end of last week. I do need to apologize and make a correction, since I said I felt earlier in the week in my theory that the wife, I felt that she knew. And so that has come out that is incorrect. So if I have to refer to this part of a video, to apologize or something like that, I just wanted to say I'm sorry, but this is my speculation. It's my concept, so that's what we're here for anyway. Let's see here, 1 second. I like the idea of you painting and talking while the panel is on. Umbrella Guy does something with a cartoonist. Yeah, I even thought about, remember John Wayne Gacy? Yes. Hey, I'm not going to be painting God. I'm not that good. Gacy and the Disney dwarfs playing baseball. No way. If somebody has a link to that picture, send it to my email, please, so we can look at it. That's crazy. I have to see that painting. I know. Let's wake up, allegedly. Scottish Queen, Justin served daily, really amazing. Maybe we had a psychic connection. No, I even thought about like sorry, I had to blow my nose for a second. I even thought like we could I could have like a picture, have 2 cameras, one on the picture that I'm going to paint, and then everybody else can paint it too. I might even have some wine or something, and then we can take all of our paintings. You guys can send me the pictures of your paintings if you guys want to paint with me the same thing, and then I can, if you send all your pictures of your paintings, and then I can put it together on one of my screens in the beginning of my stream, so it'll show all of our paintings together. It'll just be everybody's picture together. Be kind of neat. We could just pick out different pictures to paint. crime related or whatever, who knows? I think it'd be kind of fun just to do different things, but I definitely want to do interviews too. Killers who painted after murders, so did Manson. Okay, well, I'm just here to podcast. I'm in paint, not wait a minute. What's all this talk about killers and paintings and stuff? I'm not the last guy. I go to work and I come home and I get on YouTube and I get on Twitch and I get on Xbox. I'm simple. What's all this talk? Making me nervous. I definitely have to see that painting if somebody can find it though. All right, what else do I have to look up for this guy? Carson Starkey. Okay, that's the same dude. Sorry if you can hear me drinking coffee. My gosh, I hope you guys aren't comparing me to a... Oh, here we go. Junior. And what, are these all the local nearby? Whoa, there's a female on there too? Oh, that's just something else. That's an ad. Look at all... Well, yeah, that's not that many aliases. Let's see. Okay, nothing really there. Sex abuse, 3rd degree, 2003. Attempt use child displays. Okay, I'm kind of sick. What does that mean? He had CP? Is that what that means? You paint and we talk about killers who paint. I know, you know what I'm saying, Justice? Jeez. Listen, I'm simple. I'm not... I have too good of a heart to be doing some crap like that. I'm done with that. JSD, get out of the colors. These pervs run in families. Watch, see, so. Yes. EvilleCJ, looking forward to the Delphi stuff. Kate's in the West stuff with me. I know, that's me too. I started getting into the Watts case. That was the major one, and then the local one was the two, the Delphi was the local, and then the major was the Watts, and that Watts case. Yeah, I was... shout out to ATS again. I've had a couple different... I think back then I was... What was I back then? Because I was watching them for like 4 years now. I think my handle back then was River City CJ, and then I changed to another one for a short period of time before I got EvilleCJ. Generational. Yeah, that's for sure. That's the part, like, I have alcoholism in my family, from the dad that I never really met. And, that's one thing that, that stuff's hereditary, And that's one thing that I, even said to myself as a kid is that, I realized it was a family tree thing and it gets passed down. So, that's just something I'm not, it stops with me. So that way my future generations, it stops with me. If he didn't want to wake up, you know what I mean? If he didn't want to wake up and said, you know what, this is for my future, then I'm going to be the one that's going to be that person that says, you know what? I think and I'll be honest with you, I think the last time I drank wine was, gosh, when was it? 2 years ago? No, it was right before COVID. And then since COVID, I haven't drank any. I still have a bottle down there. Is wine still good? If it's in the fridge for like 2 years, almost 3. Is it still good? I don't know. Because if I shouldn't crack it open, I'll just go down to the store and get another 15 bottle of oh my gosh, what is it called? Bruised toad or something like that. It's so good though. It just tastes like grape juice. But usually, I just usually chill back and enjoy some herbage. I'm pretty chill. All right, he's a white male, 6'4", 240 pounds. He's a pretty decent dude, decent sized dude. Got a couple other people around there close, but we don't need to look them up. Let me see, Fruitland, Idaho. So he's right there. Let's look at let's look this up in Google Maps. Let's check it out. Fruitland, Idaho. And I'm definitely getting better at this now. I'm learning that I can just switch the screens real quick. Let me see here. My bad. I got to get back to chat. I'm sorry I'm so slow tonight. I haven't had a drink in 22 years. Wow. Congratulations, Colt. If it's not open, maybe. Well, it's only a $15 bottle, so I probably should just toss it and get a new one, huh? It's probably the best idea. but I could, yeah. Like I drink wine. I used to drink, in my crazy days, I was drinking Hennessy and going crazy. EvilleCJ, my dad was an alcoholic too, and he died 8 weeks before my mom. Aw, I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers. Welch's sparkling cider. Boone's Farm. Oh my gosh, that's the shit I used to get when I wasn't of age. I just steal it. Slip that shit in my coat and walk out. That was before I was even fucking, hell, I was probably 14. Man, that's a headache in a bottle, Kel. My lord, you're joking. No, you're not. It reminds me of Mad Dog 2020 too, the MD 2020. Oh, it's shit like that. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm sorry, Scottish Queen. Thanks for sharing that with us. Well done for, yes, 22 years. That's, yes. Okay. Let's go to maps. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, I apologize. Does somebody know the address of the parents where Michael Vaughn is missing from? And then I can do a direction search with it. That's crazy. It still has the Ohio address when I lived in Ohio. I don't know why it doesn't. Let's see. Dude, my friend makes a damn song about me and Boone's Farm. Oh yeah, who's that? I just need to make my own music. That way, I don't get fucking warned from YouTube about playing shit. I should make like an acoustic intro or something. That'd be pretty sweet. And thank you again, ATS News. Yes, please like the video. Everybody knows that helps tremendously. And I appreciate you all helping me. And I need to throw... Everybody's following justice, aren't they? I can throw her up again there too. Not throw her up, but sorry I didn't reply. Yes. Oh, Hold on a second. Wait a minute. You have a Watts? When is that one coming out? Ooh. One of these days that I'm not, that I have the day off at work, because I think I got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off for Thanksgiving. One of these days, I gotta really be able to like be there to have full support for your ATS, because I try and do my best while I'm working. Thank you. It was hard at the time. Yes. Typing while doing housework makes hopefully before Christmas I'll have it done. It's wow. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah. 3 hours. I love the Watts stuff. Like, that's what got me into you in the beginning. It was crazy. Shoot, I lost track of what I was gonna do. Crap. I'm sorry. I'm just medicated right now. I'm not feeling good. I'm supposed to get a special invite. Whoa, it sounds like Scottish Queen is being the bully tonight. Holy crap. What's going on? Yeah, so how far is this guy's house? Here, let me see, I can look this up. I'm not doing nothing on my screens right now. Let's see, Michael. So what's the address? Nampa? That's not it. Is it? Nampa in Idaho? Midland Boulevard? Is that the address? He was in Southwest 9th Street, don't remember. I'm going to email allegedly, but there isn't an email on this channel. Oh, trust me. If he was up or he wasn't busy, he'd be on here. Trust me. That guy's always on here. So I'm sure he's either sleeping or he's busy editing a video, because, you know, he does make them cartoons. Or I need to ask him if he wants to make a cartoon for us for an intro, where we're kind of like our avatars are running around. We're like doing different things, and then all of a sudden we gotta hurry up and run around together and meet up at the same desk with the, you know, next to each other, getting ready for the show. He's pretty creative with them cartoons, you know, but he says it takes a while for him to do it on his phone. Fruitland, Idaho. They said 4 minutes from, okay. Please don't. Breaking news. All right, let me see if I can find this. Oh, man. I hope this coffee keeps me going. I'm definitely going to have to take some medicine before bed. Michael Vaughn. Fruitland. Okay, let's see if this gives us a result. Southwest 9th Street is all it says. So, what can we put in? I guess I can just put in Southwest 9th Street, Fruitland, Idaho, right? So 1100 Red Wing Street. I need to keep that in mind. Fruitland, Idaho. So we'll just, okay, so Dang it. Can I go? There we go. No? Oh, cool. There we go. So it's basically, okay, 2 houses, Mallard Street corner, top left. Okay, so we'll go over here, and it's basically right here. Let's exit. No, I don't want to, because then it'll take that away. Thank you, Justice. So it's basically right here. Okay, now the house that they're is there a way that I can like ping stuff? No. How does Gray Hughes do it? Add a missing place. Whoa, what is this? Okay, shoot. Carson something. We'll figure that out later. Yes. Category required. Education. No. Can I just person, place, or thing? No. What can I person person this it's not an organ. Is that bad if I don't know what to call it. I don't know. Person. I don't know. I don't know if this is bad to put it under that. Oh gosh, no, did I do something? Oh crap. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. How do I... No, I did the wrong thing. Oh no. I did the wrong thing. How do I get rid of that? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. No. Okay, I guess I can't do it. I don't know. I was meaning to do something else and I messed it up. Okay, I need to find out the address that they're digging at. House being dug up. Fruitland, Idaho address. Police in Idaho. Is that not 1102? Right? So that's the house of the dude that was on the phone? No, the next door neighbor. So, okay, so now that we know where that's at, where is this house? Wait a minute. No. Dang it, what did I do wrong here? There we go. Come on. Red Wing. No. Come on, Chris. Alright, so it's that one. So it's directly on the corner there. I know, my bad. Edit, then delete. Okay. Whoops. No, I don't want to do that. How do I... No, that's the wrong thing. Discard. How do I edit it? Go over cursor and right click. Yeah, I did that, and then it says... Yeah. They'll probably get rid of it, right? They'll reel it. Oh, here we go. Wrong information. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Click place. Right here. Okay, good. Okay, it's fixed, right? Okay. Thank you, Justice. I appreciate the heads up. And Scottish Queen, too. I'm sorry I'm late on the comments. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. It all started with a migraine yesterday, and then it's just been crazy sinus and congestion and all that other stuff. So I apologize if my voice, excuse me. I apologize if my voice is a little messed up. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. Where's these houses? How come the houses are gone? All right, there we go. So basically, he lives somewhere on this street, and I believe, let me go back to one of these videos because I think they live on a corner, no? Let me see if this shows like what the, if there's a corner.
That's where Fruitland police are searching a home in connection to the disappearance of Michael Vaughn. Now, the police are searching in a proximity where it's close to Michael's home. Where
let's find out where this is at.
4 minutes away, and we checked in with Morgan Romero and Alex Duggan live on the.
Then I'll take a screenshot and use that as my map. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Click Street View. Calendar and Red Bull. You and frickin' Red Bull, yo. Go on to layers. You can. Okay, definitely gonna do that. 9/11. Justice served daily. We are like his parents. All right, let's look up that address here. Thank you for the information. Okay, so we got 911 Southwest 9th Street. Okay. All right, so we got these two houses. This is the Carson. This is where it's getting dug up. Isn't that odd, though? Isn't that odd that the property next door to the dude's house is being dug up? So it makes you wonder if these two are buddies, because that takes a long time. Oh yeah, hold on. Layers. Terrain? No. Satellite. Oh wow, that's kind of... Alright, so let's see here. Can I click on this? So I can get rid of that, right? Alright, then let's zoom in. Right, so this is 1100. So, what part of the fence is being dug out? Is it right here? Is this the tree that got taken down and this is where it's getting dug? Like, still on video. Can't see it. Yeah, it's like, that would take a long time to dig. So how would if it's in the neighbor's property, like how would, maybe the neighbor was either buddies or was gone. Wow, look at this guy. Carson, he owns a boat and a bunch of vehicles. How do you go to Street View? The person? Street View. Oh, that's not a boat. That's a camper. How do you go forward? How do you, like, move your guy? Oh, you just double click. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so it's just a camper. I thought it was a boat. So let's go over to the yard here. So here's the backyard. So, cadaver dogs can get a scent up to 15 or more feet under the ground. Can't see shit either. Your screen is still... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not feeling great. Damn it. I still wanted to hang out and figure out more about this case. I'm sorry I'm not on top of my shit tonight. Does anyone know if cadaver dogs hit in the backyard? That's what I'm wondering, Michelle, because for them to tear down part of the fence and to take, they took some of a tree out too, right? Or the tree? Or did they just cut some of it down? But I thought it said that they took out some of the tree, so oh, you can't see the Google? Or am I late on my chat? The search rescue dogs were brought in, tore down tree. Is this the tree? Right, whoops. Oh no, what am I doing here? Need to go this way. Is this the tree that's like right next to this corner section here? Is this that tree? They didn't say whether or not the dogs got a hit in the yard, but I would imagine that they do though, right? Because why would they take somebody's fence down, and why would they take out a tree if it didn't get a hit? Now, with this phone call that we listened to a little bit ago, the neighbor was saying that that property had a hit right after it happened, right? Right up to the front door. I thought that phone call of that neighbor, now I don't know how credible he is, you know, the one, you know, Carson, I don't know how credible he is with his information, but I thought he said that right after it happened, they had sent dogs, you know, and it went right to that dude's front door. The tip was a body buried back there. They are taking up to 4 feet of earth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's weird that the dude, like, to either pre-plan it, you gotta spend time to dig. There's a couple living there, don't own the home, they rent. Yeah, so I'm wondering if the couple that lives there, yeah, if the person that was connected with this was just a tenant and then moved out, and I'm wondering if that dude, Carson, you know, this guy, I wonder if I don't know. I wonder who lived there before. If there's like a prior tenant record, definitely would be other people to investigate. Probably, you know, I mean, hell, it would have to have the record of who lived at that property during the time that all that stuff happened. Or am I... Yeah, I don't know much about this case earlier. It was funny because, and I want to shout out to Phantom. I don't think they're listening anymore. I think they went to bed. But But I was just getting on to just kind of go through the local news, you know, daily news, drink some coffee and just chat if anybody was bored in here. Within the couple minutes after, you know, going into the stories and stuff here, I'm finding out something's getting dug up, and then we're looking it up, and it's just like, you know, the interview. Oh yeah, speaking of, that's what I lost track of. That other interview from the parents, because I played, let me see here. I played this interview, but there's another one. Let me go to my playlist here. Okay, this is the interview right here that I played earlier today of a parent's interview. Oh, you are here. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you had to go to bed. My bad. Awesome. Yeah, you brought this information up to me, and then all of a sudden it's just been a whole day of trying to understand all this stuff, and it is confusing. And since I am here at this video, while I'm looking up another interview from them to see if I can find it, I don't know if News Nation did it or not, but I'm going to see if I can find that interview while I let this video play. And this is the stepdad's account of what took place, and this was an interview that took place 3 months ago. But in the meantime, I'm going to be looking to see if I can find the newest one, and if anybody does have it and can send me the link, go ahead and do that, please, too. Just let me know that you sent it to me in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and play this, and I'll be back on chat.
Went back to change bug. Michael was playing on his Switch. She was sleeping, so it took a minute for me to rouse her. And then I changed a diaper and ordered pizza. Probably took me, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. And came back out and went outside to smoke, and Monkey wasn't outside, so I figured he was inside with his brother, wasn't inside, and then I started to freak out, and it's all kind of a blur from there, just running all over the neighborhood. And tickle, tickle.
Hi, Tickles.
Did you
What time was that?
I ordered the pizza at 6:40. I really couldn't tell you any other timestamp besides that with 100% certainty. I don't even know if that's when I entered the order or when I finished the order or what. The receipt said 6:40.
Were you in the house when you ordered, or were you outside?
No, I was in the back bedroom with Bug.
And following, I mean, when you realized that you didn't know where Michael was, I mean, what did you do then? Did you knock on neighbors' doors?
I came outside and I looked down the street and I hopped in the car and called Brandy and drove to the splash pad and then all over the neighborhood, walking, running, driving. Like I couldn't tell you where. I mean, I didn't leave the neighborhood, but all up and down this, 8th Street complex, we were both all over.
Some of the people that like to speculate are wondering, well, why did you call Brandy? Why didn't you just call the police first? I mean, what was your thought going into that? I mean, obviously it probably wasn't rational because you were anxious. But I mean, can you just explain a little bit about your process in that way?
I was scared, and she was the first person I thought to call. I needed her home as fast as I could because I was panicked and out of my mind.
Just going.
I don't know. It just seems he doesn't seem like he gives a shit too much, but that's just my concept. I couldn't find this interview. I thought News Nation did it. It looked like they were sitting on a porch or something, with a different setting, a different background, like they were on a front porch or something, and I could not find it. Everything that I can see on YouTube is way older than this one. So there's only another one that I could find myself. This one right here, so I don't know if it's going to have any better information on it. Is from 3 months ago. But they're somewhere else, so we can see if something is said different, maybe.
And welcome to the Sunday News at 10. I'm Doug Petcash. Wednesday will mark 1 year since the community of Fruitland's world was shaken when a young boy named Michael Vaughn went missing. Michael, who turned 6 years old last month, has not been seen.
I know Michelle, he just seemed kind of nonchalant, and it's like, okay, buddy, I understand that he wasn't your blood, but it doesn't frickin' matter. Whether they're your blood or not, they deserve to be treated just as good, because it's children are everybody's child, not, you know. I hope he's not that kind of person, because that's unfortunate. There's too many out there like that, and it shouldn't even be like that. Every kid needs love.
Since information on the case has been limited, but police, the public, and the family remain strongly determined to find him. In an interview you'll see only on 7, KTVB.
Holy crap. 31 addresses? Maybe because he's not registering and people are finding out, like, yo, he doesn't seem upset. I know. He just seemed nonchalant. We'll see what he looks like in this interview coming up. No, Michelle. That's his, he's a stepson. Yeah. Now I think just the baby girl is his, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, but I've heard stepdad this whole time, Michelle.
Reporter Tristan Lewis and KTVB digital reporter Alexandra Duggan spoke with Michael's parents, Brandy Neal and Tyler Vaughn. They share what this last year has been like and recount the night Michael went missing.
Nearly a year.
Why does he have his last name and not hers? Did I hear that wrong?
Brandy Neal and Tyler Vaughn.
Huh? Brandy says she has the balls in the family. What a... Man, you can see her pain in her face and her words. I can't imagine, you know? Like so maybe I'm confused, Michelle. Maybe I'm the one that's confused. Because I thought the whole time it kept saying stepdad in these news things. But here, Michael, or Tyler, has the same last name as Michael and Brandy Neal. Maybe that's a middle name. Maybe that's a middle name and Tyler adopted Michael. But then, yeah, I guess that could be. She says he was a wuss and that's why he acts that way.
They share what this last year has been like and recount the night Michael went missing.
Nearly a year later,
it was a very quick year and long year at the same time.
Yes, you really do have to trust somebody, because I had step parents in my life that pretended to be one thing, and then when my mom wasn't around, they were completely different. So yes, yeah, you really have to trust somebody to be a good step parent. Yes, Michelle agrees.
where is Michael Vaughn?
It can't be a year. It can't be.
Going through every day without him, Michael's parents, Brandy, Neil, and Tyler Vaughn, say is a struggle.
Okay.
I don't want to get out of bed every day.
You laugh?
But we do it. We do it, and we try to keep our stuff together.
So this is the same interview?
Try.
And
he's laughing. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? You're fucking giggling?
Nearly a year later.
69? 1969? Holy crap.
Here at the same time.
And the same question remains. Where is Michael Vaughn?
It can't be a year. It can't be.
Going through every day without him, Michael's parents, Brandy, Neil, and Tyler Vaughn, say is a struggle.
I don't want to get out of bed every day. But we do it. We do it, and we try to keep our stuff together.
Try.
You know, this guy reminds me of frickin' Ashley Bush's fiance. Straight up. 2 peas in a frickin' pod. And thanks for all the information you're throwing out there, Justice. Appreciate it. Most likely mother changed stepdads when she married him. Yeah. Pretty much. Wow, this guy reminds me of Ashley Bush's dad. And speaking of Ashley Bush, I won't be able to get into her case tonight. I was kind of want to, but that's something I'm going to have to get in tomorrow night after I do some Delphi stuff. Maybe what I'll do tomorrow is I will start off with Ashley Bush to make sure I do cover hers a little bit, and then if there's any updates on this case, cover that real quick. You know, spend about 10-15 minutes on each one, and then we'll get into some Delphi stuff. And speaking of Delphi, ATS has a stream coming out on Delphi tomorrow morning, so don't forget about that. And I'm gonna finish seeing what this has. This is weird. I'm glad I looked this one up. I was about to click out of it, but this is pretty interesting.
And just get through every day.
To get through the day-to-day, they use hope.
He's coming home.
Hope that Michael will be found.
Strength with law enforcement and our community members and our family. All of us standing strong, that none of us are going to stop. Not a single one of us will stop.
You're amazing, Justice.
Michael is going to come home.
Law enforcement continue to tell the public they are working around the clock to find the missing boy.
We haven't stopped. Every day we have unfinished business.
Okay, so it is his dad? Because they were saying stepdad in the news conferences. Or am I just out of it? I just want to make sure. I don't want to be putting out the wrong stuff. So it is for sure his dad? Let me write that down. And there's supposed to be some interview with Huff. JD Huff right here. There's supposed to be some interview coming out, so I'm sure when I talk about this case tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure we'll have something on that. And instead of starting off at 7 o'clock each night, I think I'm going to start off at 6:30 from now on. Try and go from 6:30 to maybe 10 to 10:30 at night. That way I get a decent amount of coverage on this stuff without feeling like I'm ending the streams early. Are you, EvilleCJ, are you and ATS News and Justice trying to kill me with these late night lives? I just said I was getting on a half hour earlier. Scottish Queen. I don't know. What time is 6:30 Central for you? It's 10:30 right now. So yeah, I'll be on a half an hour earlier from now on. Alaska business license expired for Starkey's auto and small engine repair. Wow. I'm definitely have to go through this stream again and write down all this information. I'm sorry, I'm just under the weather, so I'm a little slow on shit tonight. Wow, all that information. So this is probably the same old press conference. See, we'll go ahead and play this. We'll play this press conference. And let me see what time it is. 10:30. Holy crap. Yeah, I should probably take some medicine pretty soon. And be back. 4:25 a.m. here just now. I'm teasing. Well, no. Let's see. 4:25. So 6 hours earlier. So it'd be 10:30 your time. I'll be starting my shows. So that's pretty decent time, right? Start at 10:30, be over at 2:30. Scottish Queen. Might be good. I appreciate you hanging out, for real. That's late as hell. And thank you everybody for your help. Cherry, I haven't heard you for a while, but you came out with some crazy ass information in the beginning too. The bill that they're gonna hopefully pass. So this Amber Alert stuff gets issued like it should have been. And then parents can be reminded to go to Walmart to buy a $3 lock for their door that the kids can't reach when you have to change a diaper and order a pizza. Freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Evicted from his home in Oregon. Probably for not registering, maybe? Justice. I can't wait for ATS's stream tomorrow. Definitely talking Delphi all week. I got so much to get to on that. All right, let's do some more of this here.
3 days an anniversary of the disappearance from Michael Vaughn for us.
Michael went missing from his neighborhood on July 27, 2021. Investigators
I need a
have
clock
narrowed down
in
the
front of me
time
so
frame
I
of
can
his
keep track of
disappearance
time.
between 6:40 to 7 p.m. that night.
Our investigation remains intense and strong.
That night, Brandy worked her shift at the local Albertsons grocery store. Tyler was home with Michael and the kids, along with a daughter nicknamed Buggy.
Went back to change bug. Michael was playing
Where do
on
you saw
his
those?
Switch. She was sleeping, so it took a minute for me to rouse her. And then I changed it.
We'll watch it for those who
diaper
haven't.
and ordered pizza. Probably took me, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. And came back out and went outside to smoke, and Monkey wasn't outside, so I figured he was inside with his brother, wasn't inside.
That's when panic kicked in for Tyler.
I came outside and I looked down the street and I hopped in the car and called Brandy and drove to the splash pad.
Look at his foot. Look at his body actions. It's just nonchalant shit.
And came back out and went outside to smoke, and Monkey wasn't outside, so I figured he was inside with his brother, wasn't inside.
It's like
That's when panic
his actions are just like, oh well.
I came outside and I looked down the street
Oh,
and
well.
I hopped in the car and called Brandy.
Look at
and
his
drove to the
foot.
splash pad and then all over the neighborhood walking, running.
And he keeps looking around instead of looking straight
I
at.
tell you where. I mean, I didn't leave the neighborhood, but all up and down.
Frantically, he called.
What do you think? Do you think that he did, Scottish Queen? Whoops. Do you think that he did something to the boy physically and then had to cover it up? Is that what you're thinking? This dude, he is acting weird. At first, I just thought he was, just a piece of shit, not paying attention. But then all of a sudden, he's like, it's just like nonchalant. Yes, I do use a Discord. Give me 1 second. I just created it. And honestly, I don't know how to use it. Let me see here. Let me throw up the Discord. Where did I put it? Here, I'll type it in chat. I think this is what it is. I believe that's what my Discord is. It's weird, he didn't talk for a year. Yeah, no doubt. Too busy trying to remember his story. He has the, yeah. Even worse than CW, though. At least CW tried to look a little concerned, even though it was fake. But this guy, like, the way he moves his foot and just nonchalant bullcrap. Like, what? Whoops, I didn't mean to put that up. Yeah, they're pros at interviews. Yeah, he does. Yes. Very, yeah. I need to add this to my playlist.
Called Brandy, asking her to get home immediately.
I was scared, and she was the first person I thought to call. I needed her home as fast as I could because I was panicked and out of my mind.
Panicked because he has no idea where his best buddy is.
Oh, look at that t-shirt. Level up. Mario.
Wonderful.
Oh, look at that shirt.
And
good.
He doesn't deserve this.
Both parents believe Michael was taken. But whether that is by a stranger or someone close to the family, they don't know. Police say there is a high probability of abduction, but say there are no absolutes when it comes to this case.
Did this guy take a polygraph? The dad? I mean, he had to have,
on
right?
the table. It's still on the table.
Law enforcement continue to look into both strangers and those close to Michael as a person.
And it's weird because earlier the mom said in an interview she feels like they were being watched before it happened. I remember that.
Of interests.
But I will tell you there are multiple.
But a year later, there are still no suspects. Fruitland police have also confirmed during this investigation there are some people who have been uncooperative, which is confusing to Brandy and Tyler.
Why would you not cooperate? Why? You see our family.
You did, huh?
They're heartbroken. All of us are heartbroken.
Law enforcement say Michael's parents continue to cooperate fully, but have not been able to.
He just must not care.
Many parts of this case are again.
Because he don't look like
absolute.
We are working with law enforcement 100%. And I will say that they are a very, very big part of our lives continuously. And we will continue to work with them 110%. So when
that poor mom,
everything
that poor mom
is cleared, or
when they're ready to take that step, we're
for sure Scottish Queen.
But
that's why there's breaking news when you
Brandy
come in.
and Tyler both trust the work police are doing in Michael's
It was
case.
inconclusive, which is like
they've done
oh,
an amazing job.
inconclusive.
They continue to do an amazing job.
Okay,
With
now
Michael's
that makes
case
sense.
capturing so much attention around the country, police told KTVB
makes
they
sense.
sometimes run into speculation and random theories thrown out by the public. Because these are often not credible tips, Chief J.D. Huff says it diverts attention away from finding Michael.
Most of the theories, I think, are completely
Look at his
not
feet.
grounded in reality for the most
And he's
part.
laughing.
It comes to
Come
the lack
on,
of
dude.
information released in the last year. Huff says it's
No
because they
tears?
don't want to say anything to
Look
compromise
at the
case.
mom. She's
I wouldn't want
heartbroken.
them to release anything that jeopardized the case.
Tyler and Brandy say there are many things the police do not even tell them, which they are okay with.
I would say at the beginning of it, we were both very like, we want to know everything.
Seems like such a
There are
happy
just
kid,
certain
too.
Things that happened that changed my mind really fast about wanting to know everything.
Brandy and Tyler
That's
say
fake.
they continue to support law enforcement in their efforts because they're working to find the truth.
We are begging as a family.
Yeah, pretty
as a
much,
whole,
Michelle. I agree.
as a community,
See, look at the mom. Puffy eyes.
as the world.
And will not
Hard to
stop
talk about it.
until
He's
Michael
just
is brought
nonchalant,
home.
shaking his
His
foot,
sister
tapping his
Nathan,
foot, looking around while he's answering
Big
questions.
sister, his big brother, all of us, we all need him. And Monkey, we love you.
Aw,
Police are still asking people.
that's so sad. Gosh. Well, hopefully we can get an interview on the channel for Huff, from Huff. I wonder if Mom suspects now after 3 years. I don't know. I think it's only been a year though. And I don't think she suspects because she's still holding his hand. She probably has it in the very back of her head, but she's probably in denial and doesn't want to think that he has something to do with it because they love each other. But that dude just seems so sketchy. His body actions, I don't know. But we're definitely going to dig into it tomorrow a little bit. We're going to dig into Ashley Bush. Got to pay attention to her a little bit. Even if there's nothing there, at least we can just kind of just go through it just for a quick second, and then we're going to dive into a bunch of Delphi tomorrow. So it don't matter. Even if I feel crappy, I'm still going to be on. I apologize if I'm going to be out of it tomorrow or sound, you know, kind of, but I'll be there. We'll figure this out. He is very creepy. 15 months, July. Okay, 15 months. And he's definitely creepy. He could have lied about how long he didn't know where Monkey was at. Yeah. I don't know. Something about this guy. He won't be able to hide too long now. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him. But I want to thank you guys for hopping in. Thanks for all the information. Because if I was trying to do this, I wouldn't have got barely anywhere with it. Just everybody today, whether I was on my stream earlier or right now. So if you do stream, yes, I'm going to top up the meds right after I get done. It's already sitting. I don't know if you can hear it shaking, but it's there. I'm going to take the meds and chill back and get some rest. Work a whole shift tomorrow, listen to ATS's news stream that's going to be coming out about Delphi. Then we'll get into this crap. Thank you guys so much. And please, go to the beginning of the video earlier. Please listen to my vision. I'm excited and I hope it works out. Thank you guys so much. Have a peaceful and positive evening, and hopefully y'all don't feel sick. I'll be on it. Nice to see you. Great stream, Justice. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.